a new ecom brand to 134,312 and 40. Actually, let's change this real quick. 42 cents. Sorry, guys. I'm a fake guru. Sorry. I overshot by 1 cent. Holy shit, that was fucking cringe. But anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is a bit of a weird video, to be completely honest. Not the type of content I normally do. I'm not at my setup. I'm traveling right now, but we really have scaled this brand ridiculously aggressively, and I needed to make a YouTube video about this as soon as possible. I could have made this video within like 3 days. We had, I think, over the first 3 days of this brand, I think we had already done like 40K or something ridiculous like that. But I wanted to wait just till we crossed that 100K mark, and then we hit 100K, and then I was super busy, couldn't record. So we're recording today, and at this point, we are at $134,000. I will obviously have to blow all this stuff, guys. But yeah, here I'm on the Shopify dashboard. Little refresh check, guys. As you can see, the first day we did 2,600, moved on to 6,400, 4,800. We scaled a bit down. Next day we actually ran it straight all the way up to fucking 12K nearly. Then we did 14K the next day. The next day was 15K. Then the next day was a fucking shit show. I know you guys are gonna be thinking like, how the fuck? You're an idiot, Brenna. How the fuck did you go from 15K to 6K a day? Very simple. Unfortunately, the winning ad we had got rejected by Meta. So thank fuck we still had a couple ads that were still getting a bit of spend and actually generating sales. But this is a thing, guys, and this is why you cannot rely on one ad. Like normally, guys, I'm sure if you are even an experienced or amateur dropshipper, most of you know that majority of your sales, sometimes even 80%, will come from one or two creatives, right? And that's fine. But at super high scale, and when you scale aggressively like this, it is pretty stupid, right? You need to be testing so many new creators. Like, guys, we could have probably been at 160, 70K already if we had just tested more creatives. And we had to run into a bit of issues in the brand, you know. Next day, we had a meta rep, thankfully. So that was sorted. We got back to a 13K day. And then I got fucking griefed. As you can see, guys, we did $0 on a whopping $0 on the 23rd of fucking July. And this was when Shopify Payments banned us, actually. Because when you scale super aggressively, all your money gets put on hold. I expected it to come, just not this fucking soon. I thought maybe like at least a week, maybe 2 weeks in. But yeah, they fucking ended up blocking us. We got it sold the next day. Instantly, record numbers. We went fucking to a 17K day. I think that was the highest so far we've done. And then the next day, 9K. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. But yeah, it was a bit of a shit show. We scaled our budget way too aggressively. We weren't even that profitable on the $17,000 day. I think we were operating around, I'll get the exact number. I think it was about 16-70% margins, which is really not bad, to be honest. Our COGS are so good on this product, like our margins should be better. And the next day, our budgets were just too high. We surf scaled a bit too much. We probably should have decreased budget a bit more. And this is also when we tested some new ads as well. And these were getting spend and they weren't doing as well as we hoped. And then the next day, we ended up doing 15K. Our ads got a bit optimized very quickly. And guys, please don't even look at this conversion rate. It's a fucking joke. We got bot trafficked. I don't know how, but randomly, one of the days, I don't remember exactly which day, but we just had like thousands of sessions. I think it was relatively soon in the launch of the brand. We just had so many sessions that it didn't make sense. I don't know, like I don't know why people fucking bought traffic. It's stupid. I don't know if someone saw my brand or someone was just fucking doesn't know what to do with themselves. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of a bit of the breakdown. But anyway, enough fucking yap. All right, today, guys, we actually be going to an in-depth dive on how the fuck I actually scaled this brand so quickly, right? And there's three main points we're going to be kind of going over, okay? I made this little mirror board here, okay? Don't flame me. I suck at fucking making this stuff, right? But fuck it, without further ado, let's get straight into this video, guys. Get yourself a protein shake, fucking water, coffee, tea, whatever. And let's get started. Okay. All right. The first thing I want to speak about, guys, is the product, all right? People don't actually understand how important this actually is, okay? Also, don't be a dickhead and just pause and try to read everything, because even though there's a lot of text here, I'm going to be explaining this very in depth. So anyway, let's get started. So the product, guys. a lot of you don't actually understand how important this is, right? I always say that if you watch my channel, you know I always say that it's not about what you sell, it's about how you sell it, which is 100% true. But the better product you sell, the easier it is to scale, all right? And obviously, I'm sure you guys know this, you're not idiots, right? Problem solvers are the things that will sell the most. They're also the easiest to scale, right? But there's actually more to this, right? And this is the kind of approach I like to use, okay? And no one speaks about this on the internet, all right? Maybe I might even have this in the beginning of the video. Like no one speaks about this approach. It is super gate kept. No one, I haven't seen a single person speak about this method, and a lot of people do it. And that is actually finding the problem first and then attaching that product rather to the problem. Okay. And the way we do this is by finding problems on Reddit and something called gummy search. My students are going to fucking kill me when I actually when they figure out that I've told people about gummy search. But I really want to grow this channel, and I honestly am very disappointed in everyone's content on the internet nowadays when it comes to ecom. So I'm going to give away as much source as possible. But gummy search, guys, hold on. Log in quickly. If you don't know what gummy search is, guys, this is a tool. It's actually a free tool. There is a paid version, but it is basically a tool that scrapes data from Reddit communities. So you can build your new audience. I'm not going to do a whole fucking guide on this, but it is a tool that allows you to scrape data from Reddit communities. And the main thing I go to is solution requests. And these are literally problems that people are having in the market that they don't really have solutions for, right? I don't want to get too in depth in this, but definitely is an insane tool. You can do the same thing just on Reddit or other forums. You can even use ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity to do these things as well. And then what you do is once you found the problem you want, is you're actually going to go and search those keywords on Alibaba or AliExpress to actually find a product that can actually solve that problem, right? Make sure you're at least selling for about a 4x markup, because as you scale, bro, CPAs increase like crazy. So having good cogs does a lot more than you guys think. Like people are so concerned about, oh yeah, me make sure I have the fucking my ROAS is with 5-6 ROAS, which is just unrealistic at high scale. Like you need to have good cogs, otherwise you're gonna get fucked. Because there's no point of having a consistent maybe 2 to 3 ROAS at high scale if your cogs are just obscenely expensive. Like a lot of people think, oh, it's fine. I'm just gonna make the best ads ever. Yeah, of course, the ads are the things that drive 95% of the sales, right? But to run an actual profitable e-commerce brand, you guys don't realize how many things there are that you need to get 100% right. That goes into making a profitable store. And the next thing, guys, is market research. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are not fucking doing market research, and this is a problem. Okay, if you're not doing market research before every single product test, you are gonna waste money, and this is why people burn so much money on product tests. Okay, you need to be using things like Gemini, Perplexity. You can actually DM me for a prompt. I do have a really nice prompt for this. I'm not gonna paste it to you or anything. If you really want it, you can message me. It's a great prompt. Basically, you're gonna put in your details about your product, and then it's gonna get a whole bunch of information. I don't want to leak too much of it, but yeah, because it's mainly for students. But I'll be nice for you guys. I will give you that prompt. But yeah, and then guys, the reason you need this is because you want to create a foundational brand document. And this is so important to have this foundational brand document because guys, if you're not using AI in 2025, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? It is so important to use AI, right? And like a lot of people are using AI wrong because if you don't know how to use AI, it's actually more detrimental than it is good. Okay, because a lot of people will just ask ChatGPT to fucking make them a script without giving it anything. Guys, for my students, we have a 76-page prompt for UGC ads, right? 76. I think it's 70 something. I don't quote me on 76, but it's around 70, 80 pages, right? It's crazy. So knowing how to utilize AI combined with actually making a strong foundational brand document, which is every single thing about your product, competitors, market research, potential angles, everything, fucking avatars, everything, bro, right? This is just gonna help you make the best possible ads, right? And now the next point is coherent LPs, right? Listicles and avatars, okay? A lot of you guys don't actually run landing pages, and this is so dumb. I don't know why you guys don't run landing pages. I remember a while back, I asked my mentor, like, I'd never run landing pages for any of my brands before. This was maybe a year ago. right? Maybe a bit more, a year and a half. I asked my mentor, do you think I should run landing pages? And he said to me, I'll never forget this. He said, that's like asking whether you should run an ad or not. And from that moment, I've always run landing pages all the time. Okay. And you guys should be doing too. Understand they take time, understand it's complicated, but with the right prompts and the right tools, landing pages are super easy. I use Replo for everything. You can use Gem Pages, Page Deck. There's a whole bunch of them. I just use Replo personally. I just found they are the best. I'm not promoted, but I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Also, guys, there is a really good tool that I am a part of now. I'm happy to say it's called Drop Magic. I'll get into that later in the video, but it is literally kills the competition for AI store building. I'm just hinting that now. We will go in a bit depth to it later in the video because it is key to speedrunning brands to numbers like this, guys. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about landing pages a bit. The two types of landing pages you should be doing are specifically listicles and advertorials. If you don't know what a listicle is, if you've ever seen top five reasons why women are using XYZ to get rid of their XYZ, right? And they're basically listing reasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a listicle. I'm sure you've seen them, right? But not enough people do them. And advertorials as well. If you've ever seen something that kind of looks like an article, maybe it says the Times or whatever stupid shit, that's an advertorial. And these are really good as well. I'm honestly a fan of listicles. I've made the most money with listicles, 100%. But also, what people don't understand is that your creative, at the angle, whatever your creative is, has to match the LP 100%, your landing page. Because I see so many people with that now, oh, should I run landing page? I'm like, yeah, of course. But if you don't know what you're doing, same thing like what I mentioned earlier, the landing page can be actually detrimental to your progress. Because if you are speaking about a certain angle on your product, and then your landing page is speaking about something completely different, you basically lost a potential customer. And that's why I don't recommend going too broad on LPs, right? Whatever the angle of your product is, the angle of your ad, sorry, make sure it is coherent on your landing page, right? If you're doing one angle, that don't go. If let's take for example, let's take this supplement. I actually take this up, Rodeo Rosé. Let's say we're speaking about brain fog or whatever, okay? Don't go in on the angle. Let's say the ad that we run it is talking about brain fog and how you're not productive the whole day because you lack XYZ, and this fixes it by doing whatever. And then on your landing page, you speak about how it's great for diet as well and everything. Like, you need to stick with something, and you need to find something at one angle and stick with it with that landing page and ad. And don't get this wrong. I'm not saying don't test multiple angles. I literally test 4 to 5 angles every product test, right? But make sure you're not fucking jumbling them up together, right? And the problem is, like, people do this with one generic product page. Yeah, does it get the job done? Maybe. Is it the best way to approach ecom? No. So if you want to get the results like this in fucking, in 12 days, right? That's less than 2 weeks. We scaled a new brand to 134K. Fucking do it like this. Guys, quickly, before we continue, I want to tell you about Drop Magic, okay? Guys, I was honestly lost for word when these guys approached me. I'm actually looking to possibly get very, very involved in this company. Drop Magic is basically an AI store generator, and it is unlike anything I have ever seen. This stuff is the most branded feeling AI store I've ever seen in my life, guys. This is just going to be a quick, like, kind of promo. Obviously, I literally use this stuff myself now, guys. Look at this shit. Like, honestly, just take a look. Look what you're seeing right now. This is made with AI. Have you ever seen something that feels so branded? Like, they even got the fucking Trustpilot logo and stuff. Guys, I really think this is the biggest, like, revolution ecom has seen in a long time. Guys, they have 50 optimized sections you can copy as many languages as you want. They have built-in sidecarts already done, mobile optimized by default. Guys, what I really like about this as well, I'll have a full in-depth guide on them the next video, but every single section you can customize with your own AI prompt. They also have AI images, everything, and they are even releasing AI landing pages pretty soon. Listicles, advertorials, literally built by AI. You can even upload your documents, all the information about your product, and it will build insane stuff, guys. This is going to change the fucking game. If you want to go try it out, I'll have a discount code in the description. It should be around 50% off, I think. You can try for free. And they also, it's not even in the Shopify App Store, right? It's not like you build it in Shopify. They have their own website. It's almost like you're using like a Replo or a page deck or Gem Pages or whatever, but next level stuff with AI, right? It is insane. Go and check them out. I am literally using this right now for one of my brands. It is insane. It is amazing if you want to test products extremely quickly whilst having the most branded approach possible. Like, look at this, guys. This is every single thing you see is AI generated, even the images. Like, it is really next level stuff, guys. Go check it out. And yeah, let's get back to the video, guys. Anyway, guys, in the next part, and honestly, oh shit, yeah, I was speaking about this. Anyway, guys, the next part is obviously the ad strategy and scaling. Okay, as I just mentioned, 4 to 5 angles minimum. Ideally, each angle has its own landing page. Okay, if you're testing 5 angles, each landing page has its own fucking angle. Okay, very important. And this is just gonna give you the best possible test. Like as I just said, if you want the best results, you gotta do the best fucking test possible. I usually do around 8 to 12 ads, ideally at $100 a day. Can you get away with 50? Yes, but I wouldn't recommend. Definitely always I do broad CBO with Big Four targeting. So this is UK, Canada, America, and Australia. I get this question a lot, so I decided to address it in this video as well. So how long should I test for? You should test for as long as possible, right? But the minimum I test for 3 days, okay? Whatever basically isn't profitable, let's say you tested 4 angles, 5 angles, so 12 ads, okay? Whatever isn't profitable over the 3 days, you have to kill 100%. Like, the thing is, I know you hear on the internet that, oh, you just got to give it time to optimize. Yeah, of course. But if you haven't got any form of buying intent on out after the 3rd day, like let's say, for example, over 3 days, you literally got like 3 add to carts or something, barely any buying intent, and maybe the ad spent $100, right? That is not good enough, right? Optimizing, like guys, this is what most people think. Oh no, yeah, listen, guys. Everyone always says, I'm sure you've seen so many clips of people going, no, you're just gonna let your ads optimize. Yeah, okay, optimize, right? That's fine. But optimize doesn't mean it's gonna fucking 15, 10, or 10x the performance. If you're getting pretty shit buying intent and pretty shit metrics, if you're getting pretty shit metrics within the first 3 days, right? It will get better if you keep spending more, but it's not going to get infinitely better. If you have horrible CPMs, crazy cost per clicks, right? Super fucking high, like cost per ad to carts, shit ROAS, right? It will get better, but it's not going to get as much better as you think. You'd be surprised, guys. Most of my like biggest spenders ever have done really well in the first 3 days, right? It barely even needed really that much time to optimize because they're that good of ads, okay? You will know very quickly when you ever win an ad, guys. Trust me. Also, so after the 3 days now, let's say you're profitable, okay? I like to increase my budget. If you're above your target KPI, let's say your break-even ROAS is 1.6 and you're running at 2.1, which is very good, right? I would increase my budget anywhere between 20 to 40%. If you're double your KPI, let's say your break-even's, again, 1.6. If you're like 3.2 or 3.5, whatever, right? Maybe even more, definitely double your budget. And this is where surf scaling comes into play, right? It's pretty easy. I'm sure you guys know what surf scaling is, right? You kind of just use the same approach, but you do it every day instead of every 3 days, right? So if we're profitable from maintaining our target KPI the same day on day end, we can increase again. But I don't really recommend surf scaling like this. I did surf scale, but only on the 17K day. And you can see what happened the next day. We dropped down to, I think it was around 9K or something. So surf scaling is good. I think it's great if you want to run some sort of promotional sale in your brand. But rather just take this approach, the 3 days metrics kind of thing. That's super important. And yeah, the same goes for the downscaling stuff. If you're unprofitable over like 3 days, you basically have to almost figure out what was getting spent. A lot of people I see do this a lot. Let's say they tested 12 ads again on a product test, and I wasn't that profitable. Like I was just under break even. Like it's not good enough, right? Wrong. Okay. You guys have such an ego to think that every product test is gonna go fucking well. If you're getting any form of buying intent, like good sales, maybe you're just under break even. This is a good sign. You guys need to figure out what the fuck was working, which angles are getting spent, right? And this is super important. I know like a lot of you guys don't understand this, okay? If it was getting the spend, right? And maybe it wasn't that profitable, your ads were just pretty shit, okay? If Meta are even giving it spend, it means they like the angle. They actually want to see more of it. You just need to have better ads, right? And this is now, so you've kind of got an angle, even though you might be crazy unprofitable, sorry. You have found an angle that works. You just need to find the winning creative now, okay? And this is much more difficult than finding the winning angle, guys. Trust me. But you just have to have insane high intent and high volume, guys. Don't just spam out shitty ads, okay? Right? That is the worst thing you can do. Make sure all the ads you're testing are super high intent. And what I mean by intent is absolutely fully scripted out. Like you've done your research and everything. You know that this prop has a huge upside potential to work. You've actually done your fucking research. You've got your avatars. You've done everything you fucking need to. Don't just spam the random TikTok video you found, right? Can it make sales? 100%. Is it the best way to approach things? No. And now for scaling, what I like to do is inside the CBO, we have a champions ad set. So I use a DCT approach, dynamic creative test. You have an ad set. You have as many ad sets as you need for testing, 3 ads per ad set, right? Always. And then you have a champions campaign. So this is where you take the post IDs in the same CBO, by the way. You'll take the post IDs from the testing ad sets. If they're doing well, you'll put it into the champions ad set. I would also have an ASC campaign, advanced shopping campaign, with the same post IDs as well. Sometimes people's ad accounts, for me, I find scaling on the ASC campaign is very good as well. Which same same post IDs there as well. And then also what I do alongside the ASC is a raw content campaign. The algorithm right now is craving this type of content. I've honestly seen the most raw UGC videos are getting most of our spend in the ad account right now. So we've literally made a raw content campaign with just raw content there. Like literally no fancy edits or anything, just the fucking stuff and maybe subtitles if you want. And most important thing as well, guys, is hooks. Okay. I don't have a lot about hooks here, but I want to actually speak about it a bit before this video gets too long. So hooks are pretty difficult to fucking master. Okay. And honestly, a lot of the times when people have winning ads, they usually didn't really have a winning ad. It's maybe they cracked a good hook. Okay. Once you find a good hook, you should stick to it. Most of your ads should have similar. You should test as many hooks as possible and find that fucking hook, right? And it needs to be an emotionally driven hook. I see a lot of people with just like using some brain rot fucking stuff. Like, guys, that doesn't work. This is not organic. Okay, we're running fucking ads here, right? You're not. There's no point in driving someone in that is not even a potential buyer, right? So you need to have emotional driven hooks. So it literally just needs to be linked to the main pain point that your product solves. That's the easiest way I can explain it. But yeah, guys, the easiest way to explain it is your hook needs to link to the main pain point that your product solves. Everything has to be linked together. Like the best ads are things that can actually, actually, before we even say that, we might as well speak about this. And this is market awareness. If you guys don't know what the market awareness stages are, I'm just gonna say you're cooked. No, you're not cooked because you're gonna learn it now. All right. There are 5 stages. Okay. Unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, most aware. Okay. I have found, and most people will agree with me if they've made a decent money with ecom, that unaware ads are the most scalable, right? Why? Because it has the biggest audience. Okay. Right. The highest spenders that I've had, right, are unaware ads, right? The reason why is because it turns prospects into most aware prospects, right? So what this basically means is someone that didn't even know there was a problem, didn't even know there was a solution, didn't know there was a product, right? Now we're taking them through this whole like cycle almost, and they just become such an educated buyer. They've almost learned so much that it's almost impossible for them to not buy. And this goes back to an uninformed buyer is not a buyer, right? If they don't know anything, right? Let's say, for example, they know nothing about your product, right? If you're not taking them through that full cycle, they're not going to buy, right? Like you wouldn't buy something that you wouldn't understand, nor would anyone else. This is the most real statement that I've said in this video. But yeah, You guys also, something important to have in your ads is you need to figure out with market research, like what are the most common objections and negatives about your negative reviews about your product. Make sure you cover them in your ads, product page, landing page, FAQ, and structure your general USPs around them. Because guys, everything at the end of the day goes back to market research. Market research is the most important thing right now. Okay. But yeah, this has been a pretty long video already. This has been a lot of value dropping. I'm actually pretty scared to post this. If this gets too many views, I'm probably gonna unlist it or something. But yeah, guys, that's been all for me. I hope you learned something. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys. I really would appreciate it. If you are looking to actually build your own ecom brand, you've tried everything, you can't seem to stop burning money on product tests, you just want a good structured way, and you want one-on-one support with someone who's done what you want to do, feel free to also book a call with me in the link below, the link below in the description, guys. You'll have multiple one-on-one calls with me a week, guys. Yeah, this is no fucking stupid coach or anything there, guys. It's only me, right? And I keep this program very small. I only work with around 25 people, I think, right now, because the more people I let in, the less time I have for everyone. So if you want to take advantage of that 3 one-on-one calls a week that is not available anywhere else in the market, book a call with me in the link description, guys. And guys, no one really does this type of stuff I do in my mentorship because no one really cares about you. Right? I'm just gonna say it straight up. I care about my student success. Like, guys, I could easily become a fucking sellout and just charge tens of thousands for a shitty fucking program. I've got the results to back it up, right? But I don't. I just want to see as many people succeed as possible, and one-on-one support is the best way to succeed. Yeah, I'm literally trying to be what I wish I had for you guys when I started out ecom. But yeah, guys, I hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, peace out, guys.